Welcome to the Yelp Products, Insights, and Knowledge video series. This is going to kick off a whole series of information and videos that I am doing on the products that are available on the Yelp platform. These products provide enhancements and exposure. With a strong and focused profile, it brings more exposure to do more, serve more. With enhancements, you can draw inexpensive attention to your business with tools that appeal to consumers and some look for when finding new providers. Exposure is using Yelp cost per click advertising. Numerous factors are included in such as the category, city, service area, budget, and desire. In this video series, we're going to be going over each and every one of the enhancements that are available. And then from that point at the end, we are going to be going over the Yelp cost per click advertising. The goal of this video series is to give you an overview of each and every product that's available. And from that point with the cost per click advertising, well, that's a really slippery slope. If you don't set it up correctly, you can quickly lose thousands of dollars. As well, numerous people, business owners, decision makers, marketing people, don't fully understand what they're doing and how it is influencing the decision making of humans, because that's really what it all comes down to. So if you haven't already, I recommend that you watch the 5 types of consumers video that I did prior to this one, and it helps tie everything together, because the number one goal is for your business to become the obvious choice. And that's me, Ralph Carrasco. Let's get started. So the first one of the 6-part series that we're going to be going over is the Enhanced Profile. The Enhanced Profile is actually the OG or the original product that Yelp offered back in the day. This used to be broken up into 3 different products, and they then bundled it up to one called the Enhanced Profile. Until a few years ago, this was the only product with advertising that Yelp offered. So the product makes sense. It's a core product. And the fact that Yelp has been around since 2004, and this being one of the original products, I highly recommend that you activate this right away. Candidly, this, if you have no other resources to advertise on Yelp or to use enhancements on Yelp, this is the number one product that I recommend that you purchase, and I recommend that you purchase it right away. And I'm going to kind of show you why it's so important and why it's the number one that we activate for all of our clients. And even when I was a Yelp advertising partner, sometimes we just activated the Enhanced Profile and got amazing results. Let's get started. So like I mentioned, the Enhanced Profile bundle is Yelp's original product. It restricts other advertisers from advertising on your page. Super huge. You can control your images with Photo Slideshow, and then you can create what's called a call to action. So with the restrict competitor ads, this removes other ads from your profile being shown, allowing you to actually advertise on other people's pages. If you do run advertising, your ad will be run on their page, unless of course they're running the Enhanced Profile. By having a strong profile, it may sway their decision to look at your profile. Meaning, if somebody's running ads, you don't have this activated and you have a bunch of other enhancements going, well, if someone comes to your page and they see a competitor or a counterpart provider who's running ads and their profile might be stronger, they might have more reviews, a better image, or that the text might be highlighting a certain review that's very important to them, then somebody may bounce and go to that profile instead of yours, especially if you don't have good content on there. So Photo Slideshow. This is by far my number one favorite tool, and it allows for moving photos in the order that you see fit. It creates an opportunity to tell a story with your images, and you can move poor quality images to the bottom of the page. Finally, the call to action. This allows you to create a specific coupon or an announcement on your Yelp page, and this can link to a specific website. It can link to a phone number, or you can have it linked to have somebody send you a direct message on the Yelp platform. So let's talk about the removal of competitor ads. I kind of touched on it a little bit, but as you can see here, these are the type of ads that are being sponsored. So just real quick pause. Anytime you see sponsored on Yelp, that means that this company is running ads. And so we're going to go further down into this. But when somebody run ads, they're in the top 10 of results when you type in, let's say, plumber or med spa or attorney or painter. There's going to be up to 10 different service providers above the organic search results. The majority of free Yelp pages have competitor ads right on the center of their page. These ads are from similar businesses that advertise on Yelp. And so by removing the center ads, this can help keep customers focused on your business. Again, it all comes down to branding. Let's talk about my favorite product on the Yelp platform, Photo Slideshow. This one feature used to only be $30 a month, but they bundled it in with the Enhanced Profile, and this right here is worth its weight in gold. Photo Slideshow is so important for your business. It is literally the link, the missing key, the magic ingredient that you need to understand that can sway somebody and have somebody choose your business over a counterpart provider. Slideshow allows you to choose the photos that's displayed first, as well as at the top of your page and next to your business in search results. Okay, just stay with me. Additionally, you can choose the specific order of your photos. Since consumers regularly add photos to Yelp pages to share their own experiences, it's nice to have the control of what potential consumers see first. The photos also rotate continuously, creating dynamic presentation of everything your business has to offer. Essentially, Slideshow lets you create a customized digital storefront for new and returning customers. The human mind processes images 60,000 times faster than text. The human mind also creates a story and trusts the images that come through the eyes. So when a consumer sees something and it's appealing to them, well, internally, they're going to make judgments on whether or not that looks like a safe scenario, the flight or fight response. So essentially, when you see a restaurant with a half-eaten plate of food with a fork next to it, and that's their first photo highlighting the business, but then when you walk up to the business, there's large neon signs, there's there's a logo on the outside of the door. The whole building has the same colors as the logo. When you walk in, the logo is displayed in 5 different ways. The staff is wearing the logo on their shirts. The logo is on the menus. When you sit down at the table tent, the tabletop tent thing, there's a logo on that. Everywhere you look is a logo. But then from that point, the first image that is highlighting your business is a half-eaten plate of food with a fork next to it. Or worse off, let's say you have a lawyer who is helping somebody with a problem, and the first image is of a desk because somebody had an experience there, took a picture, and from that point posted it with their cell phone talking about how amazing the business is, or furthermore, complaining about the business. Or let's say you're looking for somewhere to go and get your haircut, and here's a great example, Great Clips. This Great Clips right here, the very first photo is that of a little human, what looks to be like they're getting their hair cut, and then from that point, the face is all scribbled out. Now, Great Clips has a great brand. They spend a lot of time, energy, and resources on developing the brand and the logo. Furthermore, if you look, this is, and it highlights the very first photo. And you can see the ones following that are a great example of this. How somebody else has taken charge of your branding, your marketing, your logo design, and is now essentially sabotaging your efforts. I don't want to see this. This isn't going to sway me to come into your business. If anything, it's going to deter me from coming into your business. So again, this is why Photo Slideshow is so important for your business. It allows you the opportunity to, like I said, control the flow of images. An image like this, I would probably flag it and say it's not a relevant representation of the business, or I would, with Photo Slideshow, move it down to the bottom and then utilize logo branded images at the top of the profile to then give a better representation of the business. So again, best practice, create all of your photos in a square format. This is best for Yelp. Then photos can be used on Facebook, Instagram, LinkedIn, and other platforms. Place your logo as the first photo in the series. Imagine it's like creating a picture book, and the title is very important. So how a lot of times we choose the books that we read based on the cover image, right? 48% of Yelp users are making buying decisions based on the photos they see. Let your Photo Slideshow do the selling for you. And as I mentioned earlier, the human mind processes photos 60,000 times faster than text. So keep that in mind when you're developing this for your business. Let's talk about the call to action. This is available for edits on desktop and mobile. This allows you to engage with consumers to take a specific step for a service or a special. Prominently featured on your page, the call to action feature makes it easy for consumers to take a secondary action with your business. For example, a gym might have a call to action that reads 1 week free trial, learn more. That sends them to a web page. From that point, they can fill out the form, have the voucher emailed to them, they're ready to go. And from that point, the business just made some money, just generated some revenue. Again, it all comes down to how you're engaging with people, how you're making it easy for them to purchase with you, to buy with you. Here's an example of what the call to action looks like. There's a lot of preset call to actions ready in the Yelp platform. And then from that point, you can also create your own with a certain number of text characters available. It offers extreme flexibility with options to adjust on the mobile and desktop. So let's say you're going to have a big night. Do you want to create a nightly special? Well, you can just hop on your Yelp for Business Owners app, adjust your call to action. From that point, send it to a web page or tell people what to do, or even just remind them to check in since you're going to have such a large group. So again, as your business goals change, you can adjust the description to tell customers why they should contact you. Like if you're offering takeout, delivery, virtual meetups, or online retail sales. The language on the button itself can also be altered, like I mentioned, with an array of options like book now or learn more. Again, this has been an overview on the Yelp products, insights, and knowledge series. We just went over the enhanced profile, and in the next video, we're going to be going over verified license. As I mentioned, the enhanced profile is one of the most important and influential aspects of your Yelp profile, and this is why I started it off as the very first enhancement in our series. I look forward to sharing more content with you in the next video, so let's keep going.